guys, so I hope the camera's not frozen, but it's just cold out here. Anyways, I got the 1586 plugged in right now. I just got done installing the batteries. I had to run home and grab a bolt for the battery cover box. These little bolts here. So this is an old one, but I went and bought some new ones because the threads are getting kind of messed up on this one. So I went and bought some new ones. They're gonna go grab a hay bale. They're gonna start doing that now because, as you can maybe see, that's all we got left. I'm not sure how many's there, but there's not. I probably could count them real quick, which I'll probably do that. I'm gonna put this left, put that left battery cover on, that bolt on. I got it plugged in the block heater right now. It needs to be on the block heater for a little bit, so. And yeah, it's not gonna crank over. I hope I got enough ether there in that can. I got another can anyway. Yes, I'm parked kind of far back. That's just so when they come, I'm not in the way, and I might even have to move you guys again. Well, I'm gonna install this battery cover. I can zoom it in the video to get you guys up a little bit closer. But I just got to put that cover on. That's it. That's all I got to do. And then I'll probably move you guys again. And then we'll get a shot of unloading it again. Yeah. Definitely would have liked to have gotten a 3-point bale spear. Would have been nice. It's pretty cheap. It's like 350 bucks plus shipping. So I need to get it. And I kind of need it right now. How's it looking? Anyways, look how big the bull's gotten already. That's my bull. He's huge. He's probably got a little bit more growing to do yet, but he's only going to be with us, unfortunately, I think for another month, month and a half, maybe 2 months at the most. I think they're going to go after December, so I don't know what he's doing. Acting like a goofball, I reckon. What's wrong, bull? He's eating something. I think he's trying to eat some snow. My uncle just got done putting out a bale yesterday. From what Mother says, she could hear the old 400 roaring. Of course, for being straight piped, it's going to be loud as hell anyway. I need to get a muffler for it, but it don't fit then. Yeah, see, there's a fresh bale out there. See, he moved it again. You got to move them every few days, or every few bales at least. So they went to go get a bale. You see, I got the thing in for the rad. I want to get some canvas, but I think you'd have to custom make it to cover up the side of the engines. I could just bolt it, you know, like in here, make holes, bolt it in there, bolt it in here. I can't do it here because this bolt's broken. And then you could stretch it, bolt it to one of these bolts, or even just tie it to the frame, and then just go across, and then just, I guess, tie it here. There's probably going to be some gap anyway, but if you could eliminate a lot of that wind. And maybe, if you listen, you can probably hear the block heater making noise. I had to flip the camera around the other way because the audio comes in through the back, not the sides. Well, a little bit through the sides, but nothing through the front and the right side, so You can hear it sizzling in there, which means it works. And I understand why this is broken now, this here. Because taking the batteries out of here is a pain in the ass, because here you got the frickin' the coolant lines for the coolant, or for the I think it's for the air conditioning or the heater. Which again, by the way, I'm gonna try that again. So let's see, you turn this valve in the back, you shut this one off, and this is for heat now. You don't want to shut this one off. That's for your diesel. You shut that off, you'll kill the engine, and you'll run the fuel pump out of fuel. Next summer, I want to change out the fuel filters, but I'm a little bit scared on doing that because I think you have to refill the filters before putting it back on. And then I think you would have to prime it. Well, I think this is your primer pump right here, your handle for that. I don't really want to mess with that, you know. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll just fill up the fuel filters. Of course, I'm going to shut the valve off though, so I'm not pouring out fuel. Shut it off, and then we'll change out the filters, and then change them, and then fill them up with fuel. Because there might be water in these now. I don't know, because after 2-3 winters now, there could be some moisture in these filters, and I would like to change them so the pump doesn't have to drag any of that in. The bull's looking at Big Red. He's like, "Are you bigger than me? Are you gonna be tougher than me?" Now I forget which one I gotta shut off. Let's see, this one I believe you gotta turn off, but this one's a bastard. Oh wow, it actually turned off by hand. That's the right one, ain't it? Yeah, because this is the one that's all been scratched to shit. Huh. That's freaking hilarious. I usually have to pull out the pliers to do that, huh? I don't know, that's getting tight now. I want to replace this valve. But they call them a heater shut-off valve, but the problem is I think there's two of them. Or there's two different kinds. And I'm not sure which one this one is. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get heat because it's not going to run long enough. But yeah, this is where the pliers come in handy now, because now it's just tight as a buzzard. Yes, tractors look funny without their little interior kit right here. It's supposed to be an interior thing there. But I love it because it's a nice little tool holder. I don't have to put a toolbox on here. And the young guy and the old timer, they just put their tools on the damn floor, which works. But every time I drove their tractors, I always felt like I was stepping on their stinking tools, and I'm not a fan of stepping on other people's stuff. Not unless they're okay with it, you know. I'm not going to get their permission. "Hey, can I step on your tools? You know, I got to drive your tractor, but can I step on your tools in the process?" I'd feel like a horse's ass asking that stupid question. But see, yeah, this one's tight as a damn bastard. That's why it needs to be replaced. Of course, I can't say they've ever been turned. I did put some WD-40 on this a long time ago. It just never helped it any, so I think the threads are smashed. Which maybe is why it's not even working. Got something dripping there, but I think that's just damn water. And honestly, it doesn't even matter if I leave these things on or off because nothing works. I don't have air conditioning. And I don't have heat, I don't think, because... Ow, my freaking pinky. Damn it. Because I don't run it long enough to see if the heater works. Now, if I had a snowblower on this thing, oh, that'd be a good workout for it. But soon enough we'll have one on, but well, 10 or 15 years maybe. I'm really hoping I can at least get a loader for this bastard. Or something. See, that's getting tight. But it is starting to bottom him out now too, so we're getting there. You dirty bitch. So I don't like doing this because it's gonna start reckoning the thumb. Yeah, I think that's about it. It looks like it's even starting to leak, but that could just be some frozen water. There, I think it's about as good. And I want to change out the coolant filter. Oil filters probably need it too. Everything needs to be changed. I figured if I'm going to change oh, the battery's almost dead on this son of a bitch. That's freaking stupid. I figured if I'm going to change the filters, like say the oil filters, you might as well just change the oil too. But this thing must hold at least, what, 5 gallons of oil. I don't know, it holds a lot. It's either pig on oil. But that's good though. So, I'll let you guys look at the beautiful 400. Looks like he had this thing running yesterday. Cylinders are starting to leak. The lift cylinders. It means the seals are going out. You got to take those cylinders off and send them in. I think Case IH would probably repack them. The tilts are not leaking yet though, but those are. So yeah. So I think we're putting out a bale about every week, about every 5 days. So let's count how many bales we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So apparently we got 12 bales left. You can see there was a bale right here, so there would have been 13. So we just put one out yesterday. But goddamn. Hey, bull. Usually he looks at me. That's the next fence that needs to get replaced too, that wooden one in the back where the bull's at. That's the next one that needs to get replaced. This one's still holding up. You guys want to give you an update on this fence that we did this past summer. Ground's frozen now, so the posts are a lot better. Yeah, the gate crashes into it, but whatever. I think I heard it on. But yeah, I have a tiny bit of this left, but it's not enough to do that, so we're gonna have to buy a new roll. But still holding up. This is where we had to splice in a new one, unfortunately. Put in another piece because this piece wasn't long enough. I was hoping that they'd be long enough, but it's not. So we had to splice in a new piece. There's a cover underneath here. And then we notched out this. See, the fence used to come over here, but we notched it so we could have our locking device here. You can see we still have the old wooden gate here. I do want to replace it at some point with a steel one. I think this is probably about a 4-foot piece, I would imagine. So they do make 4-foot gates. Problem being is that there's nothing here to, you know, like this is tied into this, but it's rotted, and yeah, it's not ideal. So the plans for that would be to, because we're not using this building anymore, so we don't care, but take this corner out and just throw it in there. We'll have to re-fence this. And if we somehow could get a new wooden post in, I need to get a post pounder. They make them for the back of those big damn monsters too, but they're expensive. But it's what we need, so we can drive in a wooden post. And then we'll put the gate here. You know, we'll put a new gate in. And then of course we probably won't need this anymore, because I think it comes, because it's like one of those overlooped ones. I think it has like an overloop bar, and then I don't know for sure what it does after that. I haven't really looked into it. But either that, or we just put another board in, or a post, and then we just get like an ordinary gate like type, which they make it in the 4-foot version too. And then we can just do what we did here, but maybe a small chain instead. But I don't know. So then, guys, I'm going to cut you guys off here right now, because I'm going to be here for a little while yet. I'm probably going to move Big Red a little bit more, so I'm not in the way. And then I'll probably start this thing pretty soon. I'm not going to get it on video, though. You guys know what that's like. I'm not going to waste your guys' fucking time over that. So, but was a little bit of snow that got in the exhaust pipe, so I imagine it's down in the damn muffler by now. Whatever, it'll melt. Not going to hurt it any. Turbos get to be like 50 million degrees, so they'll do their thing. I actually probably should go home and grab that other bottle of ether. I bought another small, what size is this? A 7-ounce. This was from, I think, last year, because I have to put new ones in. It seems like it's about every other year. So, probably should go home and grab that other one to be on the safe side. I do have a big bottle in the cab, but I don't like that stuff, because you'd have to shoot it up into the air filter. Whereas this just, you could just push the button and then it starts. I prefer the push button method anyway. It's just easier. So yeah, let me go home, grab that other can of ether just in case I need it, let it have it, and not have to fight for it. And then I will start you guys back up, I guess, when they get here. So, yeah. Guess I'll see you guys in a little bit.